I would best call a horror show. I mean, it's absolutely awful.
New audio and video recordings from last year's Mercantile Bank hostage situation have been filed in Saginaw County courts. The woman who was held at gunpoint survived, but an attorney representing her explains this wasn't just a bank robbery. Through the release of the 911 call and video from inside the bank, we are learning a little more about what happened during that robbery and standoff last June. Court documents do not name the woman, and we have altered her recorded voice to protect her identity.
Please don't come in or I am dead.
A frantic 911 call made by a woman who was working at the Mercantile Bank last June when a man came in to rob the location. He held the woman hostage for hours. Eventually, he was lured out by police with a can of Faygo Pop.
The dramatic nature of the fact that they got him out of there with a Faygo Red Pop, of course, got a lot of attention. But what didn't get the attention was the torture and horror show that was going on inside that bank for almost 2 hours.
Attorney Philip Ellison describes what his client went through.
There was assaults, both physical and sexual. There was real physical harm. The assailant cut her hair.
In this civil lawsuit against Mercantile, Ellison claims the bank had knowledge it was a potentially dangerous work environment.
She was a single person at the bank branch by design. And as a result of the circumstances that she found herself in, which was told repeatedly by to her bosses and the head bosses at Mercantile Bank that this was a dangerous situation.
According to Ellison, the branch found out putting in security measures would cost about $14,000.
They declined and said, we don't want to spend any more than a couple $100 for security.
Typically in Michigan, when someone is injured on the job, they get workers' comp. However, there's an exception built into Michigan law.
At its core is what the bank did to this female employee fits within that narrow exception, and the bank should be held liable.
There aren't many similar cases because Ellison says these types of things don't happen a lot.
Most employers care about their employees and care about their employees' safety.
On Monday, Ellison will be back in the courtroom. The bank is trying to have the exceptions about being held liable for not providing adequate safety measures removed. A judge will determine the next step in this lawsuit.